Hi everyone, welcome back to Learn English with Erica. Today we're going to be working on giving directions. When someone asks you, how do I get to, or do you know where the is? These phrases are going to help you be more confident in giving help or giving directions to someone else in your community. So if you're not sure about the places in a community, be sure to watch my video short on places in the community so that you know that vocabulary. But today we're just going to work on answering those questions. We're going to start with some sentence starters. We're going to talk about how to give step-by-step directions, describing locations like using prepositions, and at the very end I'm going to give you some bonus phrases to help you sound more natural, more like a native speaker. Okay, we're going to start with some movement verbs. So these are important to tell someone how to go, right? So you can use go straight, go left, go right. You can use turn, okay? Go to the stop sign, turn right. You can just use go to the stop sign, then go right, okay? You can say walk 2 blocks, or keep walking, okay? Cross the street. So the street is here, you cross the street, okay? Pass the bank. You will pass the bank on your right, okay? Take is another verb you should know. Take your second right. Maybe you go. Take your second right, and you will see it on your left, okay? Follow Broad Street until, okay? Continue, keep going, and stop at the church, take a left, okay? So those are some verbs, quick vocabulary. Directional words. These are words that tell you how to go. So the verbs that we just talked about, those are the actual how you get there, right? These are directional words. So you can say straight ahead. Okay, that's a lot of times paired with continue. Continue straight ahead until. There's your preposition. On the left or on the right. On the left or on the right. You can say walk until or continue until you see the bank on your right or on your left. Next to. If something is next to something else, it's to the side of it, right? Next to. Between, there might be a bank here, a supermarket or grocery store here, and maybe the place you're looking for is between those two landmarks. Between. Across from. That phrase tells you that if you're standing here and something else is over, maybe on the other side of the street, it is across from this first landmark that you're talking about. Behind, or you can say in front of. If these are not familiar to you, you might want to go back and look at my prepositions short. It's the one where I'm wearing a St. Patrick's Day hat, so that will teach you some prepositions. So that might be a good video to review those with. Let's see, at the corner of, that's a really common one. A corner is when you're walking down the street and there's another street crossing over, right? So this is the corner. At the corner of 5th and Broadway, or at the corner when you see the bank, go left, okay? Near is useful, or close to. Let's say they know where a pharmacy is, but they want to know where the supermarket is. In relation, you could say, oh, it's near Walgreens Pharmacy. Do you know where that is? Okay. And far from, oh no, that's far from here. You can't walk. It is not within walking distance. It's far from here. You need to drive. Okay. All right, so that's some basic vocabulary that you need to know. Now, how do we respond to questions like, how do you get to the, or could you tell me the way to, or do you know where the is? So first you want to start off by saying, sure, yeah, of course, right? So you want to say, yes, I can help you, right? you want to say it is, and you're going to want to think in actual either road directions, okay, or landmark directions, right? So you can either say it's near the supermarket, it's near the fire station, right? Or you could say it's on the opposite side of the street, right? So giving directions is really visual. You really have to picture, how would I get there if I wanted to walk from here? You can say, go straight and then turn right. Go straight and you will see a blue house. Okay. Continue through 2 traffic lights. Follow this street until you get to the stop sign, right? So these are all landmarks around the community that if you know how to say them, you can absolutely give directions, right? You also maybe want to give them an idea of how far it is. You can say, it's not far, just 2 blocks, 2 city streets, 2 blocks. Or, oh, it's really far. You don't want to walk. Maybe drive, take a taxi, take an Uber, take a Lyft, right? Ride your bike maybe, okay? You can say something like, I'm not sure, but I think it's near. I'm not sure, but I think it's close to. Maybe something else that you know. And if you don't know, you can just say, oh, I'm sorry, I don't know. I'm sorry, I don't know. Because you may not know where it is, okay? But if you know where something is, don't be afraid to say sure. Just think in your mind, how would I get there from here if I had to walk or I had to drive, okay? So let's talk about giving directions step by step. We'll pretend, okay? So one of the first things you might hear is maybe first, go straight for 2 blocks. First is an ordinal word, okay? It tells you the sequence of events, okay? Then turn left at the traffic light. After that, you'll see it on your right. Or you could say something, it's just past the church on your left. Also, if you reach the bank, you've gone too far. Okay. Finally, as promised, here's some bonus phrases for sounding natural or more like a native speaker. Are you ready? I have 5 of these for you also. The first one is, you can't miss it. You can't miss it. So you use this when something is really obvious. When you see it, you will definitely know. There will be no mistake. You can't miss it. So this might sound like, go straight, take a right at the stop sign, keep walking, you can't miss it. You can't miss it. The second one, it's about a 5-minute walk. Okay, substitute for however many minutes. This is you saying, if I had to guess, it's about a 10-minute walk. It's about a 5-minute walk from here. That gives the listener an idea of how long they'll have to walk. And then they can decide, do they want to walk or would they rather drive? The third one, take your time. Take your time. It's a bit tricky to find. It's a bit tricky to find. This would be the opposite of the first one, right? So if you're walking somewhere and you're looking for this cute little new restaurant, maybe there's not a big sign, you might say, take your time. It's a bit tricky to find. Tricky to find means that you'll really have to look closely. It might not be obvious, right? Maybe the sign is not very big, or maybe there is no sign. Maybe you're looking for a green door or something like that instead. The fourth one, the opposite of this, would be there's a big sign, so it should be easy to see. There's a big sign, so it should be easy to see. So this is a way to tell the person who's listening to the directions that once they see it again, they will recognize it. Same as you can't miss it, right? And finally, let me draw you a quick map. Let me draw you a quick map. Now, if you have a piece of paper, or if you're in a restaurant, let's say you are working in a restaurant. I've had to do this as a waitress. you can actually draw a map of how to get somewhere. Let me draw you a quick map. Or alternatively, if they have a phone, let me show you on your phone. Let me show you on your phone. Hopefully that was helpful. Now your homework is to go out to the streets and see if you can find someone who looks lost so that you can give them some directions. But don't be afraid to tell someone where someplace is if you know. And also don't be afraid to say, sorry, I don't know, or I don't live here, I'm not sure. Okay, until next time, see you later.